Joining me now on the news at 10 to assess the administration these 2 years is human rights lawyer, democracy expert and director, Policy and Legal Advocacy Center, Clement Wanko. He joins us from our studio in Abuja. Clement, I'm glad you could join us on the news at 10. This is an administration that inherited a lot of problems from the previous administration. We heard the president there during his campaign saying that there were 3 major areas: insecurity, lack of jobs and corruption. 2 years on, is that still an argument for where we are right now?
2 years on, I think Nigerians are still searching for the solution that this administration promised. I think that the expectations were very high, given the failures of the administration before it and given the citizens' disenchantment with the past administration and the corruption levels that were exceedingly high and embarrassing. I think that the promises that this government made during elections and soon after elections were what Nigerians were really looking forward to. We looked forward to a meaningful fight against corruption with due process in place and institutionalizing the process of checking corruption. We're still searching for that to be in place. Nigerians had expected, looking at the promises made by the APC government about the creation of 720,000 jobs a year. We are not seeing that. Indeed, we are seeing even more jobs that are lost. The president had made the point about healthcare being an important drive for the administration and seeking to ensure that Nigerians going abroad for medical treatment, this is reduced. Of course, we see the president himself abroad himself looking for medical treatment. Generally, the sense is that this administration has not met the expectations of Nigerians. Indeed, Nigerians are very disappointed with the performance of this government, given that if you look at all of the parameters of its promises to Nigerians on what it intends to deliver, this didn't happen. And from your report, which Sheun Okimbaloye put out, you saw an administration that started out unable to do anything for more than 6 months. You saw an administration, or we've seen an administration that has not been able to give a sense of direction with the economy. As we speak, the GDP is still in the negative and we're not out of recession. The promise of a growth in the economy is really, really very sad. And when we look at the human rights situation in the country today, we see that the human rights situation has continued to deteriorate with increasing levels of violation of human rights of not just political opponents, but the ordinary citizens on the streets. We see that really in rapid deterioration. When we also look at the relationship between the National Assembly and the executive, we do not see a collaboration amongst the 3 arms of government. We even saw the executive breaking the houses and doors of judges and basically throwing into confusion and ruins the whole issue of respect for the independence of the judiciary. So we are worried about where we are in the country today. I think this government has not lived up to expectations, and Nigerians are really sad about it.